Live and on demand from the WNY News Now studios in downtown Jamestown. This is WNY News Now.
And thanks for joining us for WNY News Now, TGIF. To you and yours, I'm Justin Gould. Here's what's happening. Cleanup is underway following a very, very windy night. We'll tell you when those blustery conditions are expected to come to an end. Plus, the city of Jamestown man is facing charges after allegedly having an inappropriate relationship with a juvenile. But first, Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter, he's busy in the First Defense Weather Center. Hey, Dakota.
Hey, Justin, and happy Friday, everybody. It's definitely been busy. Here's a live look coming from the Presque Isle Beach Sky Vision camera. It's not definitely beach weather. We've seen the camera bouncing around at times, and I think we have a bandwidth restriction on this camera because it keeps kind of going in and out. The wind is north at 22 miles per hour, but these were the peak wind gusts over the past 24 hours. The airport in Jamestown, 54 miles per hour, 53 in Dunkirk, 52 in Clymer, 52 also in Erie. Look at Buffalo, a pair of sixes. That was the peak wind gust overnight, and it was windy, and we also had our first snowfall of the season. Here it is on First Defense Doppler. All the rain and the snow that we've had is all starting to taper off, but you can see a few of those little wet spots down here near, I would say, going out east of I-86, going out toward Olean, a few of those light snow showers. But again, that's all starting to taper off, and it's going to be a rather quiet afternoon. Matters of a few rain and snow showers through the afternoon. So through the afternoon, temperatures not budging much from where they are. Temperatures into the mid to upper 30s through the day with rain and snow showers. But we'll talk about the forecast coming up in a little bit. Back to you.
Alrighty, Dakota. We'll look forward to that. Thank you. And our top story is the weather. It almost seems like everyone is cleaning up following a potential powerful windstorm overnight. Crews were called to Keith Nelson's rental house on East Everett Street in the village of Falconer late Thursday after a tree fell on the roof. Nelson says his renters called just before 11:30 p.m. after they woke up to two branches coming through their bedroom ceiling.
Well, I didn't recognize his voice when he called on the phone because he was shaking up a little bit. But they were both sound asleep, and it woke them right up.
Now, Nelson says with the help of his chainsaw, he hopes to get the tree cut up and cleared out before the end of the day. Several reports of trees and homes and downed power lines came in overnight. Now, outside of the city of Jamestown, National Grid reports dozens of outages in Chautauqua and Cattaraugus County as of 10 a.m. Crews expect to get the power back online by this afternoon. A comprehensive outage map is available on National Grid's website, and we have a link to that on ours, WNYNewsNow.com. Residents in parts of Randolph woke up to not just downed tree limbs and power lines this morning, but snow in some of the higher-hilled areas. Take a look at this video taken near Randolph's veterinarian clinic. It shows a dusting of flakes on the grass, mailboxes, and power poles. Weather forecasters say rain turned to snow at around 1 a.m. in Jamestown. The flakes then changed over completely at about 3:30 a.m. in parts of Cattaraugus County. Any remaining precipitation will likely melt off as temperatures slightly warm into the afternoon. And the city of Jamestown man is charged after the Chautauqua County Sheriff's Office alleged he engaged in inappropriate relationships with a juvenile in September. 37-year-old William Morris is charged with 2 counts of forcible touching and 2 counts of endangering the welfare of a child. The investigation, led by the Chautauqua County Criminal Investigation Division with help from Jamestown Police and Lakewood Bustye Police, alleged that he engaged in contact at 2 locations in the city of Jamestown and town of Bustye. Deputies say he was issued an appearance ticket for the charges, and he is scheduled to appear in both courts at a later date. Well, the Chautauqua Area Regional Transit System will be holding its first annual Fill the Bus campaign to collect non-perishable food items that will be donated to local food banks for the upcoming holiday season. Now, the campaign is set to run from November 4th to December 6th, with donations being accepted at CART's offices on Hopkins Street here in Jamestown. Alternatively, riders can give their donations to the CART's drivers as well. Individuals who donate a food item will receive a coupon for 50 cents off their bus fare. For For more information, visit our website at WNYNewsNow.com. Well, that seems like a really great way to kind of help those in need come this holiday season. And now that Halloween is over, it's time for Christmas, right? Happy Friday to everybody. Hopefully you are doing well. Good to see Wendy. Good to see Donna. Thanks so much for tuning in. Jay, great to see you on the broadcast. Joseph, Pam, and Mackenzie are here. Hello. And yeah, for reals, people, it is feeling like Christmas. Can we take a look at that video? There we go. Once again, what do you think? Snow, not just here, but in places all over. We had reports of snow in portions of Chautauqua County. A lot of people in Sherman sharing photos with us this morning. If you have photos, you can share them with us on our Facebook page. But boy, oh boy, was it cold out there. Really, that 33 degrees or what have you we have right now in this afternoon, to me feels a lot colder, but it's probably because I'm used to, those mid to upper 70s that we've been so lucky to have. Coming up, we get back to the news and some good news for those looking for a job. But first, New York State's senior senator and lieutenant governor have endorsed a man who's vying for Jamestown's mayoral seat. We tell you who they endorsed coming up. Dakota, are you going to fix these temperatures or what?
Well, I don't have a whole lot to fix in the temperature department, unfortunately. The high was 64 yesterday, but look at where we bottomed out, 32 degrees. Look at how the temperature crashed as that cold front came through, and the record for today is 73, but we're going to be nowhere near that. But yeah, we've got a little bit more of that white stuff in the forecast. We'll talk about it as WNY News Now continues in a minute. Don't go away.
Live and on demand, you're watching WNY News Now.
I've walked my talk. I've brought officials to meet the community. It should be a government by the people, for the people. I've stood alone to represent the citizens of the city for transparency, accountability, and fiscal responsibility. My values haven't changed. I stand for you. Vote November 5th. Liuzzo for mayor.
With coverage that matters. This is WNY News Now.
I'm George Borello. As a business owner, I've experienced firsthand just how tough it is to grow your own business in New York State. That's one of the reasons why I'm running for state senate. We need to do more to help new and existing businesses develop and grow, not just survive. To help make that possible, one of the first bills I plan on sponsoring in the state senate is the first employee tax credit. As both a business owner and a county executive who met with over 100 businesses in my first 100 days in office, I've seen that the costs associated with hiring your first full-time employee can be insurmountable. This tax credit will help business owners expand without a significant hike in operating costs, and it will help create more good-paying job opportunities for our residents. To help New Yorkers succeed in our economy, we need smart plans like the first employee tax credit. As your next state senator, that will always be my top priority.
Paid for by Borello for Senate.
Hi, my name's Dave Wolfong, and I'm running for mayor of the city of Jamestown. I'm down here on River Street to show people that there's plenty of space and plenty of opportunity in the city of Jamestown for business. We need to have shovel-ready sites that bring industry to the city of Jamestown so we can have good-paying jobs, clean up our neighborhoods, and make the city of Jamestown proud again. I think it's time that we start marketing this place just like we used to. We need to bring opportunity and good-paying jobs to the city of Jamestown. And in my administration, business first is going to be the first step toward the success of the city of Jamestown. My name's Dave Wolfong. I'm running for mayor. Please vote for me November 5th.
Well, happening now, Eddie Sundquist, Democrat candidate for Jamestown's mayor, was endorsed by New York State Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul and U.S. Senator Charles Schumer yesterday. Sundquist says the endorsements recognize his leadership abilities in Jamestown's changing environment and revitalization. Both endorsements follow the previous thumbs up of former Lieutenant Governor, Congressman, and Mayor of Jamestown, Stan Lundeen. The mayoral election is Tuesday, November 5th. Sundquist is running against County Legislator Dave Wolfong and City Councilman Andrew Liuzzo. Well, the October jobs report is out, and investors are breathing a sigh of relief because it's better than expected. U.S. employees added 1,280,000 jobs last year. That's according to the Labor Department. The unemployment rate rose slightly to 3.6%. The U.S. lost 36,000 manufacturing jobs last month. That was mostly because of the GM strike. But economists say now that the strike is over, the jobs should bounce back this month. Meanwhile, U.S. stocks opened at an all-time high this morning after positive jobs were reported. Well, are tattoos taboo? Apparently not for millennials. Nearly 40% of people between the ages of 18 and 29 have some kind of tat, and that's according to new Pew research. They are asking people about their tattoos, and they say it may come down to the color of your ink. Mandy Gaithner explains this in today's Health Minute.
It's a badge of honor, a symbol of a struggle, or even a way to celebrate fandom. Tattoos are part of our culture, but as popularity grows, so do the risks. Tattoos can trigger allergic reactions, especially the ink. The common colors that cause the most problems, yellow and red. Yellow is associated with sun sensitivity, forcing some to cover their tats when out and about. Experts say the photosensitivity typically fades after a few years. A reaction to red is more prevalent. For many, the response is mild, including redness, swelling, or an itch that typically can be treated topically. Others can experience a severe reaction that could potentially turn the tattoo experience into a nightmare. According to the American Academy of Dermatology, an allergic response can happen immediately, but in some cases your body may respond weeks, years, or even decades after you get inked. If you're thinking about getting a tattoo, research the risks and make sure you always wash your hands when caring for your new ink. For today's Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
All right, Mandy. Well, thank you. That's very interesting study there. I think that it seems like color really wouldn't be much of an issue, right? That's just the hue that it's putting out, but rather the actual chemicals that are within the ink. So interesting to see, and people getting side effects years later. Never would have thought, but I don't have any tattoos, but I know a lot of guys in the newsroom do, and they seem to not have any issues with it. So I guess personal opinion there. Well, this is pretty cool. Artifacts from the World Series are headed to the Baseball Hall of Fame here in New York, including the ball hit by Washington's Howie Kendrick off the right field foul pole for the go-ahead home run in Game 7. Now this following the Nationals' 6-2 win over the Houston Astros this week. The Nationals and players donated several pieces. Other items, in addition to this ball, a jersey worn by World Series MVP Steven Starberg in his Game 6 victory, a cap worn by starting pitcher Max Scherzer in Game 7, and the ball Juan Soto hit for a home run in Game 1. Now, all of these items will be featured in the Autumn Glory exhibit when it opens. Pretty cool. Certainly baseball is America's pastime, and it seems like Norm's always talking about it, right? When it comes now that the season's over with, there's really not too much to talk about. But nevertheless, I know Mayor Sam Treese, one of his favorite things is he always talks about how there is the Baseball Hall of Fame here. In Jamestown, on the flip side, is like the Comedy Hall of Fame. So it seems like we could kind of have that twin thing going on. So certainly something to cool. Checking out maybe when winter continues, a nice cool place to go. Hello to Corey, hopefully you're doing well. Mike, good to see you on the broadcast. David, good afternoon to you. Thanks for checking in. Donna, she says, speaking of snow, glad I am not in New York. She says, glad to be in North Carolina. Do not miss the snow. It's okay, Donna. It'll melt for now, but we all know what's coming. Coming up, we know what's coming here too. Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter, he's here to tell us when this white fluffy will melt away. Not too much in Jamestown right now, though. And later, Norm joins us with some local sports happenings this weekend. Stay with us. Pronto Mart, not your average corner store. Located on the corner of Forest and Newland Avenues in Jamestown, Pronto Mart has everything you've been looking for. An amazing selection of hot foods, a large variety of premier headgear, and smoking accessories to fit any style. Pronto Mart, not your average corner store. Stop in and visit us today.
With coverage that matters, this is WNY News Now.
EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvan Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktops and laptops, as well as servers and network equipment for your business. All new computer sales include transferring your data from your old computer plus a 2-year warranty. Call EagleZip.com today.
Stop by EagleZip.com today and let us make computers easy for you.
You're watching WNY News Now, where coverage comes first.
Hi, my name's Dave Wolfong, and I'm running for mayor for the city of Jamestown. NACO Trucking, the trucks that are behind me, this business is leaving the city of Jamestown and going to the Mason Industrial Park. When the current administration at City Hall was told that they were moving, their response was, we didn't know that they were leaving the city of Jamestown. NACO Trucking went to the Chautauqua County Industrial Agency, went and got financing. They got plans for a new building. We've got to stop businesses from leaving the city of Jamestown. That needs to be our first priority. We don't have shovel-ready sites for this individual to move his business to. That's why people are moving out of the city of Jamestown. In my administration, we're going to be business first, and we're going to know what's going on in the city of Jamestown. Once again, my name's Dave Wolfong, and I'm running for mayor. City of Jamestown, please vote for me November 5th.
First Defense Weather, the Southern Tier's only live and local weather source. Now, here's Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter.
Hey, welcome back. We're running around like a chicken with our head cut off around here. But this is the first snowfall of the season. This occurred just after midnight this morning. And as we told you, that rain was going to switch to snow this morning. And this was our first snow flakes of the year. Now, if I don't get tongue-tied, this will be the next object here. So how much rain fell yesterday? Again, a little more than 0.8 of an inch in Jamestown, officially at the airport, but I know areas around the airport, or should I say around the city, had more than that. Jamestown at Dunkirk, officially more than 1/2 inch of rain. Also the same thing over in Erie, Buffalo, also the same thing in Olean, close to 1/2 inch of rainfall. So that was mainly on Halloween day. So where are the winds going from here? Where the winds are starting to subside through the afternoon. So that's the good news, but winds will still be a little bit gusty, maybe around 15 to 25 mile per hour wind gusts through the afternoon. All the rain and snow that we had is all done and over with, at least for now, but there will be the chance for a few more scattered rain and snow showers through the afternoon. There you see what is going on the satellite and radar composite. You can see that the clouds are really socked in across the day today, and that's really going to be the story throughout the day with the socked in cloud cover. Cold front has pushed all the way off the east coast already, and as that front moved through, that's why the temperatures dropped so rapidly last night as that cold front dropped through and the wind shifted west-northwest. That brings in that colder air. So here's future scan through the day. The model does pick up on a few more of those scattered rain and snow showers through the afternoon. Again, a lot of it is a lake connection here with the winds coming across the lake. So, a few bands of lake effect rain and snow showers definitely possible. Tomorrow, the same thing, a few little pockets of rain and snow showers through the afternoon. And but again, it's not going to be all that bad, I guess. Let's take a look at how much snow we're picking up here. Again, not a whole lot. I think the snow, again, same thing as today. It's rather wet, so it's really not going to accumulate. But if there's going to be any accumulation, less than 1/2 inch. I mean, it's going to be very minor. If anything, this goes all the way out until Saturday night. So any minor accumulations, any accumulation will be minor. Next 7 days of your life are on the screen. 46 tomorrow. Turn the clocks back tomorrow night as you go to bed, as we end daylight savings time and we go back on standard time. Temperatures remain below average throughout much of next week, and another shot of cooler air by mid and late next week. Sports is next. Don't go away.
When you're on the go, stay in the know by downloading the WNY News Now mobile app. Stay up to date on local news, weather, and sports that matter to you. Plus, subscribe to breaking news and weather alerts from the team that puts coverage first. In addition, watch news as it happens with the Southern Tier's only 24/7 streaming network. Download the WNY News Now app right now. It's free on the Apple App Store and Google Play Store.
You're watching WNY News Now, your source for breaking news.
Hi, my name's Dave Wilfong, and I'm running for mayor of the city of Jamestown. I'd like to talk to you about the drug epidemic in the city of Jamestown. I want to make the streets of Jamestown safe for our citizens and our children. I do believe that individuals should be able to get treatment in the city of Jamestown if they want it. I do believe in transitional bedding, but I also believe in law enforcement, and I hope the law enforcement officials will make the city of Jamestown safe and take drug dealers off the street. My name is Dave Wilfong. I'm running for mayor, city of Jamestown. Please vote for me November 5th.
WNY Sports Now is powered by Phone Zone of Jamestown. With the largest inventory around, we buy and sell our own merchandise at a price that can't be beat. Have a broken screen? We'll fix it. Learn more at phonezoneshop.com.
Rejoice, sports fans, it is Friday. Welcome back to WNY News Now. I'm Norm Rodriguez with a look at sports. With a 7:05 puck drop tonight, the Jamestown Rebels will play the first of a two-game home series versus the Maine Nordiques. Jamestown was swept in their last series, which was against the New Jersey Titans, failing to register a point in the process. The Rebels are also currently in last place in the East Division with 8 points. Meanwhile, Maine is currently in the middle of the road in fourth in the East with 16 points, 3 points behind the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Knights. Saturday night's game will also have a 7:05 puck drop. Sticking with hockey, tonight with a 7 o'clock puck drop, the Buffalo Sabres will be on the road against the Washington Capitals. Although Buffalo is tied with the Boston Bruins with 20 points in the Atlantic, the Sabres are in second in that division as they are a half a game behind the Boston Bruins. Meanwhile, Washington is currently in first place in the Metropolitan Division with 21 points, 4 points ahead of the second place Carolina Hurricanes. After this game, Buffalo will be back home on Saturday night at 7 o'clock as they host the New York Islanders. Tonight and tomorrow's games will be televised on MSG. With a 1 o'clock kickoff on Sunday afternoon, the 5-2 Buffalo Bills will be hosting the 1-7 Washington Redskins. Buffalo will go into the game looking to shake off a 31-13 loss against the Philadelphia Eagles last Sunday. Washington, like Buffalo, lost their last game, a 19-9 loss versus the Minnesota Vikings last week on Thursday Night Football. According to ESPN's Power Football Index, Buffalo has nearly a 69% chance to get to a 6-2 record. The game will be televised on Fox. That's it for sports today. Justin and Dakota, back to you.
Alrighty, Norm, thank you very much. Well, an event aimed at bringing Lakewood together will take place Saturday afternoon. The first annual Scavenger Hunt Loot Run, hosted by 42 Degrees and Sunny, will kick off at 1 p.m. at 50 Chautauqua Avenue. Now, one of the shop's co-owners, Derek Polino, says his family wanted to put together an event that brought the community together.
Basically, we wanted to find a fun way to show our appreciation to customers, both new and returning, before the weather got too cold to be able to do anything outside, because we wanted them to be able to see Lakewood.
Now, he says the search will span from the village clock tower to Chautauqua Lake. The loot contains a token that will describe the value of the prize. Now, prizes range from 15%, not 100%. The teleprompter has one. You see what the teleprompter says.
Yeah, I see it.
The teleprompter says it's 100, and it says 15 off, and it looks like it says 150. 15% off merchandise, glass art, and prizes valued at $128. So you could get up to $100 worth of a good. So really great event there by 42 Degrees and Sunny, and we got to thank them for being a proud sponsor of WNY News Now on our website. We value them. So if you can, get a chance, stop down tomorrow, 1 o'clock. Derek says show up a little bit early, and he'll go over the rules with you so you can kind of have a little bit of a advantage heading out the door, and then
I might have to take advantage of that.
Yeah, you should. Yeah. Go down there and check it out. Get some free loot.
Well, I mean, you know, I haven't been down there to check them out yet because, of course, you know, they're one of our advertisers, and I mean, you know, I think for those of us, you know, I think it's a good idea to go around and, you know, see our advertisers and see what they have. And
a lot of people in the community want to know how they can help WNY News right now, right? You maybe don't necessarily own a business, so you can't necessarily advertise with us, but support our supporters is a great way you can do it. So please, if you get a chance, come this weekend, stop down there. 42 Degrees and Sunny, tell them Justin in Dakota sent you. So.
But not the weather computer, because it's
Dakota. I don't understand. On some of the busiest weather days, you do a good job. Okay, just so everybody knows, you do a good job, and we do the best we can.
It's a good thing. Mean, you know, it's a good thing we don't use the Weather Center camera anymore, because I was back there saying a few choice words to the weather computer. Anyway, let's take a look at that Carnflard weather computer. And you can see here, temperatures not budging throughout the day too much. I think we'll be into the mid to upper 30s throughout the day today. And again, both Saturday and Sunday, chance for a few rain and snow showers. Again, if any accumulation, just a minor coating. If anything, temperatures remain below average pretty much throughout the next 7 days.
All right. Hey, you know what? Fall is here. It is what it is. And there was snow this morning. What are you going to do? Snow and trees through bedroom ceilings. So, you know. All right, Dakota, thank you very much. That is it for us today. Hello to Mike. He says, you know. It is what it is. Hello to Amy. Hello to Joe. Go Bills. Totally agree with you there.
No.
And Joe reminds everybody, oh, yeah, that's right. Dakota's a Patriots fan. We'll just push your chair out of here. There you go.
Patriots and Niners, Super Bowl calling.
Good afternoon to Corey. Real quick, Joe says, remember, Spring Forward is this weekend. Or no, I'm sorry. Spring Forward, fall back for the
I don't
clocks.
know. Did I say Spring Forward?
I
don't know. I might have. I don't know.
Fall back for the clocks this weekend as Dakota
We're all ready for the weekend.
It's fall back. It's fall back. Just fall back. Here's a live look at the construction outside. They must be cold. Hopefully they're doing warm. Let's go give them some hot chocolate, Dakota. Let's get out of here before we get ourselves into more trouble. No, it's okay. It's okay. We got it. I got it. Oh, boy. Our producer, no. Okay, I'm going to read my outro. How's that? News continues 24/7 at WNYNewsNow.com. Be sure to download our mobile app. Just search WNY News Now on the Apple App Store, Google Play Store. Fall back this weekend.
Yeah, don't set the clocks forward, otherwise you'll be a mess.
Fall back. We'll see you Monday. Hopefully. Unless you're an hour ahead of us.
I might set my clock forward, and who knows, you may never see me again.
Well, you just get to work really early. That's what you would do.